Oh, I heard the...
Ooh, la, 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 loo, la, doo, doo, doo. Hi, welcome to Spaghetti and Meeples. Today we are looking at gem-packed cards. The boys are joining me again. They're playing it behind me. How easy is it to learn gem-packed cards? Well, we're going to find out today. We're going to see if I can finish explaining how to play the game before I finish putting a polycoat on this table. All right, so here we go. Gem-packed cards. You start out with, and don't worry, we'll show close-ups. You start out with these things called pips. They are circular little guys, tokens, that you use. Everybody starts out with 2. The cutest player goes first, so Finny is going first. Now, at the start of his turn, he will draw 2 more pips. That means he has 4 pips to work with. Now, between the 2 boys, there are 9 cards set out. Some of them have square gems, some of them have diamond gems on them. The way you get the gems is that you trade in up to 2, or you trade in 2 of your pips that equal the same color as the card you want. So if you have a yellow pip and a red pip, you can get an orange square jewel. Now, if you want an orange diamond, you need to have 2 orange square jewels. But that's not all. What else do we have going on here? You also have rocket cards, which have more points on them and take more pips and cards to get. For instance, you might have a rocket card that requires you to use 1 blue pip, 1 rainbow diamond, a red square, and a blue square. So, these all have points on them. What else? There are action cards, and so those will pop up from time to time, and what those will do is cause everybody to draw a certain amount of pips. When it comes up, then you discard it and you replace the cards. That's the other thing. At the end of your turn, you replace any of the cards that you've purchased. Now, how do you win? Well, when you run out of all of the pips, then you tally up everybody's points. And that's pretty much it. I'm halfway done here. But there's actually a little bit more. So, when you use a pip, you don't discard it from the game. You go ahead and put it in the common pile. And what that means is that you can discard a square gem, if you want, in order to get 2 pips. So if you have a red gem and you want 2 pips because you need them to combine with the pips you have to get the right other gem and then get a diamond and get more points, you can do that. And that's how that works. And I think I've actually finished explaining the whole game, except it is for 2 or more players, and there are 2 sets of cards, and that all is based on how many players you have as to how you set things up. Anything else, guys?
I have a question.
Hurry up.
Can you skip your turn if you can't do anything?
You can. That's an excellent question, and you can take a pip instead, since you can't do anything. Is that what you're going to do? I think that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, excellent. So as you can see, I've explained how to play the game. I'm still not quite done with the table. We had a very on-point question from Preston, our man over here, and Finny seems to be having a good time. I have to say that the artwork on this is adorable. I also need to back up a little bit and say when I first got this, I was a little concerned. I was a little concerned because it looks like, and it is, an app. But it looks like an app that was turned into a card game, which can be less exciting if you've ever seen like Bejeweled Blitz, the board game. This doesn't have any of the issues that games like that do. It's fun on its own. It doesn't actually feel like an app turned into a card game when you play it. As soon as my wife and I were done playing it the first time, we wanted to play again. It's cute. It's fun to play. You have some strategy you get to do with this, and it's for 2 or more players. So, Gem-Packed Cards by Ed Bariff, who did the Siblings Trouble, and so he's got a really good track record with me right now because I love that game as well. I will put links down below, and it's on Kickstarter right now. You should go check it out. I'm Brandon with Spaghetti and Meeples. This is Preston and Finnegan, and we'll see you later. Bye! All right. I gotta finish this